Hey you guys, this is Golden Warrior 0000 here with yet another review, this time of Dead Space for the PS3. And this is a pretty good game for the PS3. It would be better. It's a little bit better on the 360. Not much of a difference, but just the small differences that there are make the 360 version probably better. I haven't played it, but I know the 360 version is better just by looking at what they have to offer on the 360. So without further ado, let's take a look at this game, shall we? Okay, first of all, the overall gameplay of the game. Overall, it's a pretty good game with solid gameplay. The first achievement I got was go through the entire game with just the plasma cutter as a weapon, and I beat it. So it's not impossible to do that, it's just really, really difficult because there's so many cool weapons that you can use. I love using all the different weapons on my second playthrough. And the good thing is you have this new game plus where you can play through as a second time with all the upgrades you already have and all the money and weapons and everything else that you've already earned by playing the game through once. Another thing about this game that's kind of weird is the main character I don't think the main character ever says a single word. I mean, there are a lot of games like that, I'm not really sure. I don't play many games where the protagonist doesn't actually say words. I like games with dialogue, but there are many games like that where the protagonist doesn't even speak at all, and he just makes inaudible grunting noises like ugh and stuff like that. And that's kind of weird to me. I'd rather that he say something every once in a while, but he doesn't have to, I guess, to make this game a good game. It's still a good game, even if he doesn't say words, even if he does grunt a lot. Those grunting noises he makes are kind of funny, too. I don't think that's right. That just sounds like me making grunting noises. But, you know, it's pretty close at any rate. Okay, what else? One thing I do have a complaint about is the lack of actual boss enemies in the game. I mean, I think there's like 3 or 4 bosses in the game, and the game has like 12 chapters. I mean, there should be a boss for every single chapter. I mean, like Legend of Zelda, there's a boss for every dungeon. There should be a boss for every single chapter. Why isn't there a boss for every chapter? I want a boss. I want more bosses. I want more giant bosses that are hard to kill and that you have to shoot at certain parts of the body to get rid of. And the few bosses that they do have, I mean, there's like, they're all very similar, except for the very last boss, which is the main bad boss person of the entire game, who's been doing all this stuff to you. What else is there? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the actual story, that's one of the few weak points of Dead Space. I mean, at the beginning, the story is pretty good. As you get farther and farther in the game, the story just gets weirder and weirder. And by the end of the game, you're left with the, oh my God, this sucks feeling. And I don't really like that. I mean, the main character, yeah, I'm not going to even bother. What you're doing is you're investigating an abandoned, a supposedly distress call or something from a vessel, and as you go along, you find the thing has been infected with these things called necromorphs. That's how the story starts out, and Isaac Clarke's girlfriend, he's the main character, is not the girlfriend, Isaac Clarke. Isaac Clarke's girlfriend is supposedly somewhere aboard the ship and has just sent a distress message to her boyfriend, Isaac Clarke, to come and help her. And that's one of the reasons I think that he's actually there. The story leaves a lot of room for improvement, but it's a pretty good story overall, but it just needs improvement. Okay, the actual weapons you can use, there are like a plasma gun, lime gun, some kind of earthquake gun or something, a flamethrower. There's a couple other guns, the pulse rifle. I think there might be other guns. I can't really remember all of them. And then there's a variety of suit upgrades you can get, and the suits are pretty cool looking in themselves. If you have the 360, you can get the special 360 suit, which is pretty awesome. I would love to have the 360 suit, but I don't have the game for the 360, so I can't get the 360 suit, which makes me sad. Anyway, that's about it for that one. Okay, now it's time for my final overall review of the game. Overall, the game is a pretty solid game with a decent story, decent weapons, and a decent character. There's a few flaws here and there, so, you know, I'm going to have to give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's not good enough to get a 4, but it's not bad enough to get a 3 either. Well, that'll do it for this review. This has been Golden Warrior 0000, reminding you once again to check out eCrispy/extra crispy/Jack's page. He's in my subscriber list, he's in my subscription list, he's in my friends list. Just pick one of those and find him and go watch his videos and watch my videos and subscribe and comment to our videos. I will see you guys next time. Bye.